Hello and welcome to National Focus. I am Julian Morris. In the headlines, police announce a zero-tolerance policy for carrying weapons during the World Creole Music Festival. The public urged to take advantage of a month-long gun amnesty. And 5 to vie for the 2023 Miss World Duet title tonight. The details of the headline stories and more when we return.
Bache and buckle. Safer roads in the Nature Isle. This message was brought to you by the government of the Commonwealth of Dominica.
Welcome back. Police have announced a zero-tolerance policy for carrying guns, knives, and other weapons into the World Creole Music Festival and other venues where independence-related activities are held. This year's World Creole Music Festival will be staged from the 27th to the 29th of October. Top officials of the police force held a press briefing on Wednesday where they addressed traffic protocols and crime prevention during the festive season.
Search teams at the various entrances, have been briefed to allow only individuals with tickets or accreditations to enter through the security barriers. The officers shall ensure that no prohibited items are allowed in the venue. Prohibited items would include firearms and ammunition, even if you are the owner of a licensed firearm, which means, therefore, that you must secure your firearm before going to the venue. There will be no illegal drugs permitted at the venue. No knives, no cutlasses, scissors, ice picks, cigarette lighters, and any other such items deemed to be offensive weapons. None of these will be permitted. No glass bottles will be permitted at the venue.
The police have also taken steps to be more accessible to patrons during the festival.
A police command center will also be established and located at the Volcanoes office on the ground floor of the Clem John and Kedab Laurent stand. This is to allow for patrons who require assistance from the police.
Dominicans are also being reminded to cooperate with an ongoing one-month gun amnesty.
I wish also to encourage all Dominicans with illegal firearms and ammunition to surrender them to the police during this period. We know by now that we have a gun amnesty in effect, which is expected to end on the 30th of this month, on 31st of October, And during this period, anyone surrendering a firearm or ammunition will not be prosecuted for such ammunition or firearm. So again, I implore and encourage all of us, all of you out there with firearms that are illegal and ammunition that are illegal to surrender them to the police.
The police say the smoking of cannabis will not be tolerated during the festival. The issue of crime prevention is also being taken seriously by the police. They are calling on citizens to increase their vigilance to protect life and property.
You must know that crime are carefully planned and executed by criminals. One must take every precaution to prevent and avoid becoming a victim of crime. Some of the common crimes that have been reported during these festive periods are burglaries, theft from motor vehicles, and malicious damage.
The public is encouraged to adhere strictly to the crime prevention tips provided by the police.
One must ensure that all doors and windows are properly closed and locked, especially when leaving your home. Lock garage windows and doors, especially if the garage has an internal door leading to the main house. Alert your neighbors to keep an eye on your home in your absence. It is very important to have the community policing aspect in this period. Keep close attention to your purses, wallets, jewelry, and other belongings. Stay alert. Be aware of your surroundings, even if you are rushed. Keep items in vehicles out of sight. Avoid carrying large amounts of cash. You must ensure that you do not carry more cash than is necessary.
A message from the police to citizens who have illegal guns in their possession to take advantage of a 1-month amnesty during which they will attract no penalties. Minister for National Security, Honorable Reuben Blackmore, told residents of Grand Bay at a recent outreach activity that it would be unwise to hold on to illegal guns that they may have purchased. Mr. Blackmore was responding to one resident who held the view that individuals who purchased firearms would not willingly turn them over to police without being incentivized to do so.
For you to get a young man to bring nothing for you, you have to give him some form of compensation. And believe that. You're not going to get a man that buy a gun $5,000 to just bring it for you. That don't make no sense. Put that in our head.
I made reference a while ago. If you're given a choice to make a rational decision, you choose the easiest way out. It's your choice to keep an illegal gun. It's your choice. When you're caught after the time expires, you must also realize the possibility of the consequences. So, I don't think it is reasonable to say it's okay for me to have something that I know is illegal. You get my point? It's your choice. I'm hoping that you can do some thinking and you can put some water in your wine.
Mr. Blackmore says the intention is to work with those concerned to empower them by promoting skills training and to embrace the concept of hard work.
So the amnesty is put in place to assist you to bring in the gun without fear of being prosecuted, without fear of going to jail. All we're saying, you can keep your illegal gun if you want, but if you're caught after this month end, you are going to go to jail for a long time. We are trying to avoid that to give you a chance. So I believe that let us put some water in our wine, and if we have influence on the block, talk to the guys. I believe, as a man who have been working with young people, I go in any block in my constituency. All right? I work with folks, but at the same time, I'm not there to encourage criminal behavior.
He says following the amnesty, the legal consequences for possession of illegal firearms will be applied.
What I'm there to do is to help you and to provide you with an opportunity to surrender the gun and also to encourage building of programs to help the young people of Grand Bay so that they can live progressive lives, productive life, and to say no to crime.
The stage is set for the 2023 National Miss World Duet pageant, as 5 young ladies will compete for the title at the Old Mill Cultural Center this evening. Acting Senior Cultural Officer Mr. Carlton Henry gave an insight into what patrons can expect.
The show will begin at 8 o'clock, and we have 5 representatives from different communities around Dominica. We have Miss Shalika Vidal representing Salisbury. She's sponsored by the West Coast Cooperative Credit Union. Miss Deanna John representing Paybush, sorry, and she is sponsored by the Dominica Institute for the Arts, DIFA. We have Miss Kayla Telemack, representing Wesley. She is sponsored by the National Cultural Council. And we have Miss Akaisha John Baptist representing Grand Bay, sponsored by the Grand Bay Cooperative Credit Union, and Miss Tanisha Balson representing Faucony and sponsored by the Central Cooperative Credit Union.
Contestants will compete in 4 rounds.
The show have 4 rounds, 3 judge rounds and 1 that's basically the free up round, which is the introduction round. The round number 2 will be the talent round, where the young ladies would be expected to do something artistic that they're relaxed and comfortable with, something that they can bring out themselves and probably carry out a message in them. Then we have the Creole Spectacular Creation round, where you would use raw material or recycled material to create an outfit. Then the third judge round is the Wob Duet round, where the ladies are expected to display their wobs in all the different fashions and styles and let you realize how beautiful that simple but very sophisticated dress can be.
Mr. Henry outlined the seating arrangements of the show and the location of ticket outlets.
The show is expected to be very exciting, with performances ranging from Jingping, folk song, traditional dance, contemporary music, along with many other exciting performances. The show is promised to be a very exciting, different, and modern day show. So we invite every patron around Dominica and persons who are going to be coming into Dominica to be at the Old Mill Cultural Center on Wednesday the 25th at 8 p.m. to witness beauty, brains and glamour at the same time. Tickets will be on sale at the office here at the Old Mill Cultural Center and at the Bullseye Pharmacy. The tickets go for a very reasonable price of seating $60, standing $50.
Individuals can also pay-per-view with Multi-Solutions Inc. for $20. The show, which followed the Madame of Madame's Wob Duet pageant held last week, forms part of the activities carded for Dominica's 45th independence celebrations this year. Nikes Morani of Dubla was Dominica's 2022 Miss Wob Duet winner. Dominica is expected to benefit from regulations developed by the People's Republic of China to inform the use of artificial intelligence. The Chinese government undertook this initiative during the 3rd International Conference of the Belt and Road Initiative, attended by Dominica's Minister for Public Works, Public Utilities and Digital Economy, Honorable Fidel Grant. Dominica-China cooperation is expected to be further deepened under the Belt and Road Initiative, which is into its 10th year this year.
The forum also focused heavily on governance and security, particularly in the area of artificial intelligence. The Global Artificial Intelligence Initiative was also launched at this forum. China is currently looking at regulations for AI within China. This is something that we can benefit from in the near future. The forum was very successful. It created links with countries and companies, which is aimed at creating economic growth and development. Several countries were able to learn and benefit from each other on the digital economy experiences.
The government of Dominica is investing millions in the development of the digital economy for the benefit of the country's citizens.
While we may be described as many as a third world country, our policies, our vision, and our investment are that of a first world country. Government is investing over $70 million via loan to ensure the development of the digital economy. We will see significant development not only in the country's digital infrastructure, but investment in education and through training and development of skills. This investment, like many others, are aimed at improving the quality of life of every Dominican.
China's ambassador to Dominica, His Excellency Lin Xiangjiang, says Belt and Road Cooperation will always bring stability and positive energy to the world. It is under that initiative that Dominica received the 4 pillar projects, among them the EU-Libla Highway, the Dominica-China Friendship Hospital, and the Windsor Park Sports Stadium.
The most important consensus of this forum is to usher in a new stage of high-quality Belt and Road cooperation. President Xi Jinping noted that China will work with all parties involved to deepen Belt and Road partnership of cooperation and usher this cooperation into a new stage of high-quality development. These words have received positive response and support from all parties.
During the Belt and Road Conference in China, a high-level forum was held which focused on connectivity in an open-world economy.
The participants supported efforts to further boost connectivity, build high-quality, sustainable and resilient infrastructure, and enhance cooperation in such areas as transportation, energy, resources and irrigation, steadily increase institutional connectivity in infrastructure, and build an open world economy. And at a high-level forum on digital economy as a new source of growth, the participants called for expedited efforts to build a digital Silk Road, fostering an open, fair, and non-discriminatory environment for digital development, promoting deep integration of digital technologies and real economy, and advancing the healthy, orderly, and secure development of artificial intelligence.
There was also a high-level forum on the Green Silk Road for harmony with nature.
The participants highlighted the need to further build the Green Silk Road, meet the climate change together, step up cooperation on biodiversity protection, build investment and financing partnership for green development, and empower green development. And at the thematic forum, the participants shared their desire to fully advance practical cooperation, boost trade and investment liberalization and facilitation, improve the business environment, support the development of the blue economy, build a clean Silk Road, deepen substantial exchanges, and carried out a variety of cultural, educational, science-tech, tourism, health, and sports activities.
Dominica is looking forward to more productive cooperation with the People's Republic of China under the Belt and Road Initiative. You're watching National Focus. More when we return.
Ride safe, wear a helmet, safer roads in the nature aisle. This message was brought to you by the government of the Commonwealth of Dominica.
Get ready for an unforgettable music celebration at the 23rd World Creole Music Festival in Dominica. The Windsor Park Sports Stadium Roseau comes alive from October 27 to October 29, 2023. Night 1, Friday, October 27. Popcorn, Michael Henderson, DJ Stacks. 5, Patrice Roberts and the A-Team. TK International. Night 2, Saturday, October 28. Barry's Hammond, Taboo Combo, Gordon Henderson, Silk All-Stars, Joella Sewell, NG, Jean-Luc Guanel, Benny Christos, Joe Boy, Ezra, The Fun Machine, and Jiggy Esa Bantan. Night 3, Sunday, October 29, the grand finale, Ecstasy Band, Marshall Montano, Midnight Groovers, Jada Kingdom, Signal Band. For more information and ticket purchases, visit the official official website at dominicafestival.com. Don't miss out on the World Creole Music Festival 2023, a celebration of legacy.
The 2018 hurricane season is here. While we cannot control Mother Nature, we must prepare. The following information is designed to help you assemble your hurricane preparedness kit. Make sure you have at least 7 days of water supply, 7 to 14 days of non-perishable goods such as canned foods, cereals, soups, and energy snacks, battery or solar operated radios, flashlights with extra batteries, first aid kit including prescription medication. Have extra cash in hand. Remember to get all these supplies before a storm or hurricane approaches.
Welcome back. Parliamentary Representative for the Roseau South constituency, Honorable Shakira Lockhart-Hippolyte, has called on constituents to play a voluntary role in community development. She made the remarks while addressing new councillors at the 13th inaugural meeting of the Loubier-Madrel-Fontbaron Village Council.
The National Day of Community Service is an opportunity which we must take full advantage of. This service day defines the very character of the Dominican spirit. Many of our CARICOM neighbors are fascinated by what we do on that particular day. It is a moment where our sense of community is heightened by playing a voluntary role in community development. Our efforts are manifested in a variety of ways. Concrete works of varying descriptions, painting, cleanup campaigns, drain clearing, beautification.
Honorable Lockhart-Hippolyte says everyone must play their part in order to advance the community.
Government must play its role. Everything cannot be left to the government. The people must play their role. We therefore need one another to achieve the promises of development.
The parliamentary representative commended residents for taking the initiative to assist with development.
Even on an individual level, persons must make the effort to assist in many projects without being asked to do so. And I want to commend, while I say that, the Dominica Labour Party group, who recently was involved in a voluntary activity, and other members of the community in paving a pathway for an elderly man in the Lahore Road area. Also, a couple from that area, there were some potholes, and she and her husband, they paved the area so that vehicles can pass there without having to go in those deep potholes. So I want to commend her as well for taking the initiative for blocking these potholes.
Coming up next, the Creole News Highlights with Geno Jacob.
Bienvenue à ce nouvel en créole pour aujourd'hui. Non, M. Geno Jacob. En nouvelle là aujourd'hui, 5 jeunes femmes qui ont participé à un grand spectacle Miss Wop Duet au Soya, mon parlement pour Roseau Sud, qui a créé à ce monde Roseau Sud pour participer en développement. Gouvernement qui a continué à supporter les business en Dominique. Premièrement, 5 jeunes femmes qui ont participé à Miss Wop Duet en Old Mill Cultural Center au Soya à 8 heures. Officier division culture, Carlton Henry dit nous plie contre compétition salaire.
5 belles femmes qui représentent différents villages, avec différentes communes en Dominique, à ce jour ça là qui montrer nous talent yo, qui montrer nous qui manière yo savant avec qui manière yo belle, avec yo très excité pour représenter village yo. Nous avons une autre Gouambé à Kaisha John Baptiste avec ici porté par Credit Union Gouambé. Nous avons Tanisha Balson qui a représenté Foncani avec mon supporté c'est Central Cooperative Credit Union. Nous avons Shalika Vidal Rod Salisbury avec ici porté par West Coast Cooperative Credit Union. Nous avons Diana John avec mon qui a supporté ici DIFA Dominica Institute for the Arts avec nous Kela Telemac qui a représenté Wesley avec mon ça qui a supporté ici National Cultural Council. Mon ka di tout moun que show ça là qui est bien belle, show ça là qui un show qui plein talent parce que toutes ces jeunes filles là, mon ka di yo bien préparé avec yo dit nous que yo ka un spectacle que moun pas jamais avant. So nous ka di tout moun descend en dans Old Mill Cultural Center pour supporter ces jeunes filles là en les mercredi.
Carlton Henry dit chaque année une difficulté pour taper jeunes filles.
Chaque année, il y a différents challenges pour taper chez jeunes filles là. Il y a les 3 années qui tapent un lot jeune fille qui a venu devant et on peut choisir audio. Les 3 années on peut ça monter que dit beg moun pour monter pour petit show là. L'année ça a été un petit difficile pour taper jeunes filles pour venir devant pour dire le représenter comme une à ben village yo. Mon quoi tant content ouais tout le monde d'accord a dit et qui en gros dépense sur yo a ben dépense sur poche yo pour venir pour pas en dedans chose ça là mais mon ça dit merci pour 5 là nous taper nous bien content pour 5 là avec nous ma quoi show là qui pièce différence avec 5 là mon quoi nous qui taper même valeur participation entre ces 5 femmes là qui nous qui taper vers 7 là
officier a dit nous quand là nous ça gagne un ticket pour show.
Si vous voulez venir dans un petit spectacle là, vous trouvez ticket ou Bullseye Pharmacie en Goodwill, ben on ça venir ici en Old Mill Cultural Center pour trouver un ticket tout. C'est pas l'eau l'argent pour ticket. Si vous voulez un ticket de bout, vous payez $15 Dominique et si vous voulez acide vous payer $60 pour ticket acide.
Division culture qui a mené un spectacle, mais swap duet là sur internet là au sphère.
Si vous passez à venir dans Old Mill Cultural Center ce mercredi, ou ça garder show sur Multinet Solution pour un petit l'argent, c'est pas JJ l'argent, c'est $20 l'argent américain. Et que vous tapez show là, OK à caillou, ça boire, ou ça manger, ou ça acheter dans les cabanes ou garder show là. Et si vous Dominica avec vous d'accord, ou pas voulez descendre dans Old Mill Cultural Center, ou ça fait même bagaille là. On y garder pour Multinet Solution. $50 américains, avec vous taper un gros spectacle. Ou pas même obligé de quitter Caillou pour venir. Mais nous avons still supporter ça qui s'est venir en personne. Nous voulons tout le monde ici.
Officier division culture, Carlton Henry. Mon parlement pour Ozo Sud, Honorable Shakira Hippolyte, qui a créé à ce monde Ozo Sud pour Wende en développement communautaire. Il fait annoncement ça là, il était adressé Consulat 9. Consulat 9, Rod Loubier, Madruel et puis Fort Baron. Et dit tout le monde supposé jouer par yo. Honorable Hippolyte aussi remercie résidents pour assistance yo en développement Loubier, Madruel et puis Font-Baron. Consulat 9 yo électé c'est Shelina Locat, Kendall Delsol, Yvette John, Montgomery Richard et puis Brian Roberts. 3 consulats yo nominés c'est Kevin Jack, Curtis Williams et puis Benny St. Rose. En d'autres nouvelles, le gouvernement Dominica continue à supporter T-Business local. Deuxième édition T-Village Créole, c'est une manière T-Business qui a tapé publicité. Fois là, pour T-Village Créole, dans là, c'est tout bitin Dominique. Il commence mardi et puis qui fini jeudi. Autant T-Business local qui a montré produit. En cérémonie, le ministère pour T-Business, Darren Pinat dit, le gouvernement qui continue à supporter T-Business à Dominique et qui a encouragé jeunes gens Dominique pour développer T-Business. Eh bien, ça c'est tout à ce nouvelle en créole. Nom monsieur Geno Jacob, à nous célébrer l'indépendance 2023. Au revoir.
And that's all for this edition of National Focus. Be sure to follow GIS Dominica on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitter. You can also drop us an email at gisdominica.gov.dm. From all of us here on the GIS News Production team, I am Julian Morris. Thank you for watching and stay safe.